The Constitution is the most important legal document in the country. It sets out the structure of the Luxembourg state, defines Luxembourg as a monarchy, and dictates how the various state institutions should operate and be organized. The text also sets out the rights and freedoms of citizens, including the right to health, education, and work. And it guarantees the protection of privacy and of the environment. What's more, every individual has the right to express his or her opinion freely, without fear of being punished. However, there are limits to this freedom. For example, nobody is allowed to incite hatred. The press is also protected. Its role is to keep people informed and keep a close eye on the political system, and so nobody has the right to stop the press from carrying out its activities. These freedoms, principles, and laws apply to everyone, regardless of their nationality, gender, age, income, or religion. And if citizens are not satisfied, they can work to change the conditions of society or assert their rights in court. The Constitution also describes the different public institutions and their tasks. These institutions are the Chamber of Deputies or Parliament, which creates laws, the government, which implements those laws, and the judiciary, which upholds the laws in the courts. These are the three pillars of society, and they monitor each other's activities. This system prevents power from being concentrated in one place, and therefore potentially abused. The three pillars are strictly separate from each other, and no one pillar may interfere in the affairs of the others. This separation of powers is clearly illustrated by the fact that if a person is elected as a member of the Chamber of Deputies, they may not serve as a government minister or a judge at the same time. The Constitution is higher than all other laws. It clarifies fundamental questions and therefore needs more stability than other legal documents. And so the Chamber of Deputies should not be able to change it easily. For this reason, a change to the Constitution requires the support of 2/3 of deputies in the Chamber, rather than just a simple majority. Unlike when voting on other laws, each deputy has to vote in person and cannot ask another deputy to vote on his or her behalf. In order to ratify constitutional amendments, the Chamber of Deputies has to vote on those amendments twice, with an interval of at least 3 months between the votes. Alternatively, a referendum can be held instead of the second vote in the Chamber. In this case, it is voters who will have the final say on whether the changes to the Constitution should be accepted or not. The Constitution is updated from time to time to reflect shifts in society and its beliefs. In 1919, for example, all men and women in Luxembourg were given the right to vote. In 1948, the country abandoned its policy of neutrality in foreign affairs. In 1999, the death penalty was officially abolished. And in 2007, the need to protect the environment was enshrined in the Constitution. The Constitution is the very foundation of the state. It defines how the institutions work and guarantees the fundamental rights of citizens. What matters just as much as the text, however, is the way it is put into practice.